Welcome everybody back to another update video. It's your boy 11 and I hope everybody has been doing good. This video is one that I've tried to record several times, and the last time before this, a couple minutes ago, I was going off on a tangent about whatever I'm going to talk about right now, but I forgot to hit the record button. So this is like take 15 of this video, and you know what, I'm glad that it took me this long to make this video, or to that many takes to record this video, because I feel like the other versions of this video, it was me doing exactly what I don't want to do, and I'll get into it more in this video and I'll explain what it is that I want to stop doing. And I feel like in this video I just really want to be completely honest with you, no filler, no bullshit anymore, and just be up front and honest about the things that have been going on with me and behind the scenes, and also what I want to do moving forward with YouTube and also on Twitch. Which, if you guys didn't know, I do stream over on Twitch. If you guys want to check me out, want to continue supporting me in any way, shape, or form, you guys could, follow the link on the screen or check the links down below in the description for my Twitch page. It'll be the first link there. And I stream a couple times per week, man. We have a really amazing community there, and we'd love to have you for sure. But to get started with what I really want to talk about, there is no script here. There are just three main things that I really want to bring up. But the first one being the most important in my eyes, and that is, what the fuck is going on with you, 11? Why have you not posted in about 3 months? What is stopping you? What cataclysmic event or crazy thing in your life has prevented you from posting some simple content like you used to? And I'm gonna be completely real with you, since I'm done just kind of, putting up a front of, oh, well, this happened or whatever. In reality, nothing really. This past couple 2 months and a half, I have been on break due to the fact that my job is a school job. I work at a school, at a middle school, and we have summer breaks off, right? The school's district gives you summer breaks for teachers and stuff. So I have been on break, and you would think that it would be the perfect time to come through and make a shit ton of content, a boatload of content. But instead, I've just been streaming, I've been focusing on other things, and I've been completely neglecting this YouTube channel. I do have another channel where I posted a couple of Friday Night Funkin' soundtracks from some mods or whatever, and that has been popping off for whatever reason. But other than that, I have not been doing anything with this channel. As you can see, my last video was posted over 3 months ago. And I'm gonna keep it real. The main reason as to why I haven't uploaded is just straight up laziness. I got super comfortable with the idea of being able to just hit the go live button and start streaming on Twitch, right? I find Twitch to just be super easy. I find my Twitch to be my bread and butter. If I do want to change anything about anything, it's definitely my Twitch page. I've been heavily focused on that, and it's just been something that I just really enjoy. It's something that I really heavily focus on, and it's something that I just want to have been continuing to want to grow, especially after I hit 1,000 followers, which was a huge milestone for me, because it was the very first time that I hit 1,000 on anything in any social media. So for me, it was a really huge deal, and shortly thereafter, the growth continued to happen, and it continues to happen, and it's something that I really take pride in, and I just don't want it to stop. But another thing also happened when I hit 1,000 followers. I feel like I got caught up in the idea of, wow, like, this is insane, it's only up from here. But the thing that I forget to do is just continue to provide a reason for people to keep coming back, right? Continue to provide that incentive that incentivizes people to check me out or to continue to support me, right? I feel as if nowadays I kind of sort of lack that hunger, right? As passionate as I am still for streaming and for doing things online, that little bit of hunger that I once had, which was immense back then, especially on YouTube, and when I first switched over on Twitch, when I really wanted to, regrow my audience on a different platform, I feel like that sort of hunger has been lacking. And that's something that I've noticed going back to my previous VODs or my previous streams over on YouTube, that I feel like it was just a little bit more engaging. It was heavily community focused, And I feel like I've been really lacking that sort of structure that I feel like I had, or that sort of formula that I had. I kind of just let it go, and I kind of just forgot about it, right? And it's just something that I have been sort of noticing in terms of, you know, reviewing my streams on a week-to-week basis, and I just kind of like seem disengaged a bit. And I kind of want to not do that anymore. I kind of want to go back to how I used to be, right? That structure of incentivizing people, creating a stream schedule, planning ahead, letting people know that, like, hey, I took time out of the week to plan this shit, and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have fun. There's gonna be events and stuff, and I've kind of have just been sort of neglecting that, and I really want to get back to form. But in terms of posting content, like I said, it's just straight up laziness. It's just straight up overthinking that I have been dealing with a whole lot, and it's just been a hindrance to my channel. I've been on the verge of hitting 500 subscribers here on YouTube for quite a bit now, and the only reason why I haven't hit it, which I should have a while ago, is because of just lack of consistency, lack of posting, and just lack of hunger, right? I have just completely neglected this channel, which is the main reason why I'm even in a room where I have an insane setup. I have this microphone in front of me while I'm even doing it, and the reason why I want to continue doing it is because of the sentimental value, right? This is where I met a ton of the people who continue to support me. This is where I first started, and it just started at a time where I just was incredibly passionate about it. I still really am, but I feel like I just need to continue it and just want to continue to deliver. But one of the things that I'm not going to do, however, is set in stone a certain date and time as to when I want to come back, right? I'm not gonna, you know, make any false promises anymore. I'm not about that shit anymore. I hate doing that. I hate going back to previous videos and being like, yeah, I promise to do this. I promise to do that. I'm gonna start posting on this certain date. When in reality, I know that I'm not, or I know that anything could happen. My mindset could change, and I'm just not gonna do it. And so I'm not going to promise anything, but I just know that there is a couple things that I really want to post. A lot of really amazing streams that have happened on my Twitch channel. Recently, I did a spicy noodle challenge, which I really want to focus on editing and getting out there so you guys could see that unfold. But yes, just keep in mind that the gears are working up here, right? The content creation gears are spinning right now, and I hope that gives you guys a bit of hope as for this YouTube channel. So that's the main thing, right? That's the main thing that I really wanted to bring up. Feel free to click off if you guys want to, slap a like on the video if you're excited, subscribe for future content. But if you guys are interested in anything else that I have been working on, another thing, as you can kind of tell, I'm in a different room. If you guys remember, if you guys are part of my Twitch page, or if you guys, you know, remember how my setup used to be when I used to post videos here on YouTube, or also when I used to do streams, I was in a completely different room. I was in a bedroom, which was my bedroom at my in-laws house that I shared with my wife. And my backdrop was literally just my bed, usually not made or anything, my broken closet doors, the wall that everybody swore was pink or orange, but in reality it was red. I promise you it was fucking red. But I am in a room currently because I did move. Me and my wife actually were able to get our own place thanks to the help of my in-laws, and we have our own place, and I have my own space, which I call my office. Like I said, I have my setup here, which I'm really happy that I have. Really kicks up my productivity, makes it so much easier to come through, hang out, either game, come through, hang out, and enjoy my PC setup, and just, you know, be productive with graphic design. If I really want to edit videos, it makes it super easy and whatnot. And so I'm really happy to have my own space that I could separate from the room that I'm supposed to be in whenever I want to rest. So it's really nice to separate the two and have my own little area here in this house. So that's one thing that sort of started at the beginning of the year. It did take a couple months for us to fully move in due to some renovations that needed to get done, but now we're here. It's been a bit since we've been here, and I couldn't be more comfortable or happy with it. Another thing, and the final thing that I've been up to, that I definitely have been heavily focused on, has been taking up a lot of my mind space, pretty much all of it in terms of doing things online, is I started my own esports team known as Deathbed Esports. And if you're like, what? You started your own esports team? How did that come about? How or why did you even do it? I'll let you know, because I am really passionate about it, and I know that I'm gonna go on a tangent, so that's why I wanted to really bring up the first thing first, so that I could go ahead and just splurge or just continue to ramble on at the end of this video. So first off, if you guys are familiar with my sort of content, you guys know that I was heavily involved or just really wanted to insert myself in the Friday Night Funkin' community, and that sort of stemmed from me wanting to make my name known in a certain community, right? I didn't really want to boil it down to just one, but I knew that I wanted to just be part of a community and have people know who I am, for either providing a certain thing or just for being just myself, and people just know me and they respect me and they recognize me, right? And the reason being is because I like being part of something. I like being part of the growth of something. I really like to be engaging. I really like to be helpful. And one of the things that I definitely pride myself on for doing for Friday Night Funkin' was allowing people to come through to my streams whenever I would stream Friday Night Funkin' and not only suggest mods to play, but showcase the creativity of people who actually create some of these mods, right? Some of these people would come through and say, hey, I have a beta, I have a playtest beta that I really want to showcase. I don't know how, can you please play it on your stream to your audience? And I say, sure, most definitely, because a lot of the time, a lot of these people are super creative, really amazing artists, musicians, and animators, and I want to showcase that. I really respect art in all shapes and forms, and so I really wanted to showcase that, and a lot of people came through because they knew that they were going to be able to do that through my platform. But slowly over time, I kind of fizzled out from the community. I kind of lost interest in having my own mod for Friday Night Funkin', which was one of my big goals for this year. But I wouldn't be too upset nowadays if that doesn't happen. Would I still love it? Absolutely. But I'm not really focused on that anymore. And not only because I lost interest, there just isn't a whole lot of things. I'm kind of waiting on something official from the official team to come through for me to really just, you know, get back into it. But until then, I'll only really hop on every once in a while. If I have a couple of my friends online, let me know that they want to showcase something, or, you know, really want that exposure, or just if there is a mod here and there that sort of catches my attention. And so once I started to kind of pick up on the fact that I wasn't really as interested in Friday Night Funkin' as I thought I was anymore, I kind of moved on to the next logical thing, which was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. If you guys pay attention to my channel, some of my most popular videos, or some of the videos that I make a whole lot, revolve around Smash Bros. Ultimate, and that is simply because I'm really into the game. I'm really passionate about it. It's one of the games that has, you know, I've revolved my life around so much, whether it be content, streams, or just playing off stream or offline. And so I knew that with that, I really wanted to do something in the community, but I didn't really know how. And so I started joining Discord servers in regards to Smash, trying to meet people here and there. I even started looking into potentially joining an esports team, and through that I started joining some esports teams Discord servers, and one in particularly that I joined was already on the verge of being defunct, and it was just sort of slowly dying over time. And a lot of the players that were signed on to that, and a lot of people who were signed on to that team, were asking people, hey, where do you recommend me to go check out to see if I could apply to be a player or whatever? And a lot of people were recommending the World Esports. And so I kind of wanted to check it out. I wanted to see if I could apply and potentially get in, not as a Smash Brothers player, obviously, because I'm not that good at the game, you know, to justify signing me on as a player, but I applied as a content creator. And at the time, they were kind of in need of content creators, so I feel like I applied at the perfect time. And sure enough, shortly thereafter, I heard back and I got signed on as a content creator, and shortly thereafter that, I got promoted to content manager. And one of the other opportunities that was presented to me through that promotion, or through being signed on as a content creator, was the opportunity to host Smash Brothers tournaments that were in association with the World Esports. And again, if you guys look back at my channel, one of the last real video that I posted was a tournament that I hosted in celebration of 1,000 followers on Twitch, and that was some of the most fun that I've had with Smash Brothers Ultimate. And I really got the itch, and I think after that was the reason why I started to seek out you know, joining a community that is revolved around the Smash Brothers Ultimate scene, was because of that. I really wanted to continue to host tournaments, to commentate, and to try to grow as a player by playing in these tournaments and getting to play up against really amazing players. And so I started hosting these tournaments on my Twitch channel, and I'm really glad that I did, because a lot of these players who are really amazing, really talented, really good at the game, a lot of them don't really have the equipment to record their own gameplay. A lot of them, you know, sometimes you forget to clip from your Switch or whatever reason. So a lot of these players don't have gameplay to showcase or to have for montages or whatever. And so when I offer the opportunity for some of these players matches to be streamed, then they're really grateful for it. And I have had people thank me for broadcasting some of these matches because they want to showcase how good of a player they are, or they just want to have the ability to be able to review the stream later to see what they could have done better, to see what worked out for them or what didn't work out for them in their matches. And so they're really grateful for somebody to broadcast or showcase their talents in the game. And through that, I got the itch to sort of start my own team, to start my own thing, right? Something that belonged to me and something that I know I started. And so through hosting these tournaments, I came across a couple of really amazing players who weren't part of any teams, and I made sure that they weren't part of a team, and I just wanted to recruit them and, you know, pitch them the idea of what I had in mind, and let them know my incentives, what I would promise, and just be super upfront with what it is that I want to do, what I can and can't provide. And I feel like a lot of them really respected the transparency, and they were ready to go. They were ready to sign up. A lot of these, I think 100% of the people that I recruited or was interested in were absolutely down to join the team. And so we made a Twitter page, we made a Discord, I hyped it up on my own social media, and we launched it, right? It went super quick. We launched it, and comparing it how it started to how it is now, it went beyond any expectation that I had. I expected it to, you know, be the core members that I initially recruited, and maybe a couple more, and, you know, get some pretty good results online. But where we are right now in terms of people being signed on, people interested, people applying, the results, the placings for tournaments that we've had, and, you know, the word of mouth that has been going on around the team is just really amazing. And I just am baffled by the fact of how well it's going, and I am really excited for the future of it, right? Not only are we getting really good players to get signed on, people who I never thought would be interested in joining the team, who I've seen, who have commentated their matches, who just on their own have applied. I personally have recruited really amazing players, scouted really amazing players, and just to see that they are happy is what makes me happy, right? One of the things that I really focused on was just analyzing what I saw other teams were doing, just kind of seeing what I liked, seeing what I didn't like, seeing what wasn't provided, and just sort of going from there, right? Adding my own twist to it. But at the end of the day, the thing that I really value and the thing that I really want to enforce on this team is you're signed on with, you know, the assumption that you're going to compete or whatever. But even if you don't, even if you take a break, even if you're having a bad day, that's completely fine, because fucking we're human, dude. It happens, right? As long as you're happy, as long as you are surrounded by people, like-minded individuals who share that same passion to get better, who are practicing with you, and you want to continue pushing forward, that's all that matters, right? I'm not enforcing insane results. I'm not enforcing you to win these tournaments, whichever you signed up for. I'm not enforcing any of that. I just want you to have fun so that you could be the best you that you are going into the bracket, so you could perform the best of the player's ability, right? And a lot of players see that. right? I'm there, I'm asking them, hey, let me know where I could see the bracket, let me know if it's being streamed so I could watch. Not to put any pressure on them, obviously, but just because I want to support, right? At the end of the day, I love watching my players place well. I love seeing them win tournaments, which some of my players have, and I love seeing them place really well. And I love for the main thing that I really love seeing is for them to, you know, even if they don't win the tournament, but they place higher than they thought that they would, and just seeing them say, man, I had a really good day today, I'm really proud of this result even if I didn't win. That to me means a lot, because I know that I'm doing a good job at making sure that they're doing good, that they're feeling validated, that they are feeling comfortable being in the place that they are. And just let them know that, hey, it's completely fine if you have your off day. It's completely fine if you don't win the tournament. You know, there's always a next one. These online tournaments come, they are very frequent, and so there's always another opportunity to, you know, do better. And it makes them feel comfortable, and I'm really happy about that. And I'm talking a lot about a Smash Ultimate, but not only do we have a Smash Ultimate division, we have a Melee one, we have a Multiversus one, which I'm really excited about because Multiversus is looking very promising. We also are signing on content creators, we have amazing artists, we're looking for managers, staff here around all across the board, and so it's going really well, and I'm really happy. We're even in talks with potential sponsors, which is really exciting to see. But yeah, that is what has been sort of driving me these past couple of months. Just, you know, starting with the idea, hosting the tournaments, and kickstarting the team that I have now. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't really want to, you know, ramble on. This video has been going on way too fucking long. But yeah, just know, again, like I said, the content creation gears are in motion in my head. And like I said, I'm not going to set any date in stone. I'm not going to promise a date or anything. I'm not going to put a time to it, but just know that the drive is definitely there. And there are a couple things and, you know, VODs that I have in place that I really want to sit down and edit. And just know that that's what's been going on with me. I hope you guys still continue to support. And if you guys, you know, moved on, and that's completely fine. I have nothing but respect for that. You know, at the end of the day, if you're not being provided with what you thought you subscribed for, then that's completely fine. I don't blame anybody but myself for that. And like I said, I could have easily have had surpassed that 500 milestone here on this YouTube channel a while ago, but just due to lack of inconsistency and the drive to do it, I just kind of let it get away from me. But regardless, I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you guys made it to the end of the video, comment down below what is your favorite cereal, and if you guys post up cereals on the comments, I know that you watched till the end, and I really respect that. So thank you guys so much for that, for showing the endless amount of love and support. And like I said, if you guys want to see me and continue to want to engage with me and the community that we've built, you guys could check me out on Twitch. Links down below in the description and here. So if you guys just are old school boomers and want to kind of sort of type it out or have a visual. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. You guys are amazing. I got mad love for you, and as I always say, please take care of yourselves. Remember that you guys are absolutely beautiful. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise, or as I will pulled up, strapped up, and have something to say to them. But yeah, love you guys. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.